Okay, hopefully everything is working fine. Let me check. Everything is good. Hmm. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, I think we have no lag, nothing, right? So yeah, it's good. Think of it which is like lagging. Not that much. Okay, so let's see. Let's check the chat. Big Umbrella, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How's it going? Joel, welcome to the stream. Manjit, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm I'm spawn camping to ask some questions. Okay, so you can ask questions, no problem. 8375, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can I get some acorns? Your mic is not clear, is it? Let me check. I thought I have some decent stuff set up, but you know, I do have to get one new mic soon, though. Generally, but hopefully people can still like hear me and stuff. You know. Big fan. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Should I duplicate over Rubber 10 or Stormrat 10 to put on Deathwalker for passive build? But should I duplicate Podgun or Strike Rocket 10? I go with Stormrax first. Generally, over all of those, I go Stormrax first. Between Podgun and Strike Rocket, both weapons are kind of decent. You can make work with them. You can make some work with them. You can make some work out of both. Not bad. Neither one is bad though. Okay. I'll just set that to that so that we can so that way my audio does not clip too much. Hello bro, do you know Hindi? Nope, I do not. I do not. Okay. Anyway, let's see. What do we have? Tournament viewer. We do this. I think I'll select this angle for this one, but you know. Hanger shutdown is completed. I say hanger shit down, but not hanger shutdown actually. Then how you reply to Hindi comments? Because I use a translator, bro. You know, in YouTube they have one like comment translator, right? It's like this translator where you can like kind of change the language or something. Well, generally I don't know. Okay. Okay. Easy. Hey. Hold still, hold still. Let me soften you up. What about her crazy? About her crazy? Google Translate? Not Google Translate. There is one specifically in YouTube. You can it can translate the comments to English. If you click on like a random language, you can translate that to English. There's something like that in YouTube. It's a new feature, alright? Let's just say that's a new feature. I think most of you guys don't know about it yet. Bots are crazy. Bots are crazy. Going absolutely crazy. Also, absolutely crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I don't actually know Hindi, but I just use the translator to do my work. Hmm. How does people do this? Oh, the bots need to chill, brother. They need to chill. That's too much. Too much. Could Silvertone also use a buff? Yeah. It's so bad, bro. Not good. Not that great. Oh no, I might be dead here. Yeah. Will you do anchor review today? I mean, I could do a few, but only at the end of the stream, though. Not right now. Because if I start right now, that's the only thing I'm going to be doing for the entire stream. So my hanger review, generally, I like to do it. But generally, when it comes to hanger review, I prefer to do it like at the end of streams. Like last 30 minutes, I'll do like a couple of them. That's about it. Because the issue with the hanger reviews is I have to review every single ID that I get. So I have to review every single ID. And that's not like always the case, right? That's the issue. Let me see. Not bad. That's pretty decent considering all the boss were just going ham on my face, but still fun. It was fun. I only do anchor reviews at the end of the stream, boys. Like last 30 minutes mostly. But yeah, that's my plan. Generally, doing it for the entire stream is not a good idea most of the time. But yeah, well done. Not enough damage though, because his pilot is not max speed. That's the main reason. But he's cooked. Cook. Hmm. The Death Walker. Eclipse's ability running out. What are you? Hey. Chill. We all know you want me badly. But chill, please. So how many Deathwalkers do they have? Oh, right here. You know, brother, you need to chill with the Deathwalkers. Too much. Yeah, of course, there's a bot right behind me. Look, Okay, he's dead. Gambling on Burrow Bean, a very good decision. Hmm. I mean, if you got it, then it's a good decision. If you didn't get it, not a great decision. Kind of depends, though. If you had it, if you got it in like a couple of spins, that's not bad. Not bad. Generally, I never recommend anyone do that. You are my idol. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That was too easy. The Walker Scouts did not live up to the expectations of everyone. Yeah, they never do. It is getting another nerf to the Walker, though. We might see an end of the Walker Eclipse, but I don't like 100% think so. People are still brain dead anyways. It's not always a chance that will happen. So yeah, we don't know yet. People have still become so brain dead, So we don't know yet. Gonna do some free for all and then maybe some CPC and answer people's questions at the same time. But yeah, apart from that, not much to do here. I finished my hangout showdown in the afternoon. I was planning to make a video on it, but it's so bad, like basically. Like hangout showdown is just so crap these days. Especially with the amount of people that just like run in and die, it's just crazy. It's like not even worth recording a video on that, to be honest. Yeah, I do want to make a videos on that, but kind of cannot do that until like I get like some management for myself, Not worth it. But I think I might record a hanger showdown video maybe tomorrow because I did do some adjustments to my hanger. I do want to showcase that. Hello, brain dead Mech. Oh, he got obliterated by the water rocket or whatever. Guess there was an onyx spot right there. Nope, that's not gonna work. Sorry. I did have enough motivator for that. Thankfully. See. Oh, yeah. Did not survive that. But I have improved my hanger. I have improved it a lot when I reviewed it. Bro just puts a comment and deletes it immediately. What do you mean? How come? Are we for real? Are we for real? Definitely all the bots will choose to target me. Really good. Just gonna have to keep switching. Because I need to do a lot of damage. I don't really think I care too much about kills here. That's why free for all is better, by the way. Tanking and SP dropping do not work here. So it's just basically superior game mode to all of those. And generally, if you're trying to do tournaments, just wait for free for all. Especially if you're not gonna cheat. Show your face, come out. Maybe not. He does not die in one shot though. The FFA losers I have gotten, some of them have been hands of this person. Me, interesting. Very. Bro, my enter tournament of saying you, why kill me, say you. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're trying to say, buddy. I've improved my hanger. Nice. I'm not gonna do a hanger review right now. At 30 minutes, last 30 minutes of the stream, definitely yes. I will check the hanger out. But now I cannot. Sadly. Last 30 minutes, definitely I'll be checking everyone's hangers. I'll check like 10 hangers at most. So I'm gonna make this like a last stream thing. The last 30 minutes of the stream is gonna be hanger reviews every time, okay? Because if I start hanger reviews right now, that's the only thing I'm gonna be doing for the next 2 hours of the stream. So it's not a good idea to do it right away. I'll do it last 30 minutes of the stream if anyone is interested. That's about it. Okay, so we have as a bunch of people. Let's see how many worker scouts does everyone have. He does Walker. Aries, huh? Top meta for sure. What are you? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Yeah, I'm definitely cooked here, but however, I have this easiest solution. Now pretty much nobody can reach me unless they spawn on top of here. Which even if they did, I will still one-shot them. What are we gonna do? Can you please die faster? I'm wasting all of my magazines, bro. Sonam, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome. Brain Dead Mech is destroyed. It's funny people can never stop using Eclipse even after it gets nerfed. No. Basically, they don't have any other mechs to use, though. Too sad. It never gets old. Need to get a bunch of damage out, which is the most important thing right here. Where are all the brain dead mechs? Did everyone got deleted instantly? There is one over here. His ability is active. Tracks. Your ability ran out. Yeah, he's dead pretty much. I hit his above his shield, but yeah, of course. It will never be the player, always the bots will be there to ruin everything. Broken such weapons from tier 8 and 9. Tier 9 does not have any weapons. I'm gonna assume you mean tier 7. Tier 9 does not have any weapons, boys. Only tier 7 and tier 8 up to that tier has weapons generally. Aim about the mortar there. Easy. My ID. I will only check IDs after what I mentioned, like last 30 minutes of the stream. So you put your IDs at the last 30 minutes and I'll check them out. That's about it. Not right now. No, new crates go, then your acorns are very low amounts. Don't mind SP dropping here. SP dropping is completely shit. And people that will do it are also shit. That's it. We don't have much explanation to say about that, boys. Nothing to say about that. But if I use VPN, then I can ban. Can I ban from the game? No. VPN is not a problem. You can use VPN. I don't think there's any restriction against that. Is there? Not really. You're allowed to use it. The VPN essentially what it does, it puts you in other servers. other servers. So essentially, if you're in Asian server, it will put you against like a North American server or something like that, which will kind of depend on like so different servers mean you'll get more opponents or stuff like that. Which is not a bad idea, right? Which is not a bad thing, right? Generally, but I prefer this. I do generally don't use VPN because it takes up a lot of usage from my PCs, my laptop, so I don't like using that. So generally, I don't use VPN, but it's fine. Okay, bro, tier 7 and tier 8 hell. From tier 7, like Stormrack and Roboker 12 are pretty good. Apart from that, like, there's not many weapons though. There's not many weapons for tier 7. From tier 8, there are a lot of options, like Savant 16, Stormrack 16, Roboker 16. Because the thing is, those weapons cost credits, right? So credits are like easier to get. But in tier 7, I'm not sure though. Generally, myself personally, I don't have many weapons for tier 7. Especially if it's from a free-to-play perspective, right? Yeah, of course, Deathwalker's max. Do you like 2v2 or 5v5 mode? I hate both of them. Generally, my favorite game mode is CPC because, it's not a meta-reliant game mode. I pretty much hate all of the meta requirement game modes are all trash, pretty much. Zero skills required. Any game mode that requires this meta to win all the time is just zero skill. We can pretty much agree on that. Basically, zero skill. You use this equipment and you win, that's it. Like, complete bullshit. I don't really like that at all. Especially Hanger Shutdown. Just too much meta. Like, why can I not use what I want? And even if I win, it's like one or two times. So I'm facing like dumb players, alright? It's not always the case, but so it's not great. By the way, if you guys are wondering why my voice is terrible, it's because my throat is not that great, okay? My throat is really garbage right now. So, it's really bad, so I'm kind of waiting to fix myself before recording more stuff and everything. Which is the main issue. Also need to get a better mic. This mic ain't cutting it, bro. This mic is not that great, gentlemen. Pretty good damage. Okay. Are you a member of the Macarena official content creator program? Nope, I'm not. I'm not. We'll be there eventually. We'll be there eventually. Because I do like to test some stuff out though. I will be there eventually, boys. Just working towards it, Just working towards it. But it takes some time. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. But anyway, let's see. I just need like somewhere around here that'll be pretty good. But this guy is like what? Max Revoker scales pretty much. What do you want to ask? He has pretty good tournament history. So it's not going to be easy. But we'll see. Please review. I hang the reviews only the last 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to pin this in the message. Where were you from? I'm from India. I'm from India, okay? Raptor 70. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, hello. This guy has the burrow beams. Okay, pretty cool. Sorry, sir. The beams are not as OP. Okay, don't rely too much on them. They're too meta. They're too balls. Now that people's revoke is gonna be enough, people are gonna start using like 3 to 4 burrow beams basically. It's the game is getting like I will say this, the game is getting cringe and cringe where three mechs with the same one weapon. I don't think that bullshit is necessary at all in this game. The game is becoming already the game is becoming cringe. Like basically. First it was Revoker, now it's burrow beam. Like what the shit, like what is it? Three burrow beam builds, they're gonna use it on Eclipse Surge helmet. That's the only thing that people are gonna do from now onwards. You basically don't know. Before it was 3 Revoker Scouts, now it's gonna be 3 Burrow Scouts. Like, will the game ever change? There needs to be variety. I don't think the devs understand that the buffs towards stats don't do anything when you cannot buff the mechanics of stuff. I guess they just don't understand though, sadly. Not good. Like it's just getting cringe every single day. If you go to League One Anger Showdown, you will see 3 people, 3 Burrow builds. Okay. Yeah. Like it's just cringe. Like how many do you need? Like I don't even know. To be honest, at this rate, I kind of wonder whether people even enjoy doing it. Hmm. But both of them. How you get season ranking is tough, right? Of we need to do something extra. Not really extra, just play a lot. That's about it. If you're gonna play matches, you might as well win them. If you're not gonna win matches, you're not gonna get ahead. Definitely cooked. Not bad. Bro, I will get 3,358 points after 6 days in exchange of cheetah as it already have cheetah. Nice. That's really good. That's really good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Just finish one more and then if you guys want to do some CPC or something, we could do that. But for that you have to add me on Plarium Play, right? Generally, because I don't have space in game, so you're gonna have to add me on Plarium Play. So. Jack Attack, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're going pretty good. Okay, boss, I understand, but don't have to be that aggro. The boss in this game are like purely crazy. I don't really need that much aggro anyways. Okay. Oh, you have a revoker surge. Not, we cannot let that live. We cannot let that live. See, revoker eclipse and surge. First target and choose people. Brain dead mech. Finishes the ability run. It runs out soon. Still alive, basically. Now I'm gonna need to go after the stupid eclipse because what you're supposed to do, right? Get out of here. Now where is that revoker? I can smell him. He's somewhere down here. He's dead. What happened to you? You're done? Wasn't expecting that. Yep, I'm cooked. Not like I'm gonna survive that. Hey pal, you have very OP pills. Okay, now time to run. Time to run upstairs. You have dread shots, I should be fine. What is that? Hmm. It is a storm rat something. Panic. Okay. Yeah, of course the bot will be there. Like, it's just for convenience. It's too convenient. Hmm. Good, head out. Hmm. So your face. Go to me. That was pretty good. No for Hunter, welcome to the stream. It's been a long time. You've been very busy lately? Alright, no problem. Geek, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? How's it good? Doing pretty good. A little under the weather, just keep moving forward. Yeah. To be honest, this weather is like kinda getting us sick, bro. My throat is getting cooked every single day, bro. Like the weather is not that great. Not that great, sadly. But hopefully it gets better soon, you know? Hopefully. Not like 100% sure, but hopefully. Oh geez, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? The Macarena nursing Revoker again, god damn it. Yeah. It's still gonna be pretty good, but depends on whether it's meta or not, right? Should I spend 8 coins on this? But this guy is like completely maxed out. Not worth it. So so when we talk about Revoker getting nerfed, right? The main question is whether it will become meta or not. The weapon will still be very good, like no questions asked there, alright, but the question is whether it's still meta or not. That's the thing that we're expecting, right? What is this? Bro has two accounts. Yeah. Guess we'll invite both of them. Oh yeah, the Revoker nerf, it kind of depends because its main competitor is Burrow Beam, right? So if it's bad against Burrow Beam basically in every scenario, then it's gonna be kind of garbage. And basically you won't see Revokers anymore, but if they're still better than Burrow Beam in like 1 or 2 situations, then it'd still be meta, no problem. Still be meta. Here in Australia, the weather is scorching. Dang. If anyone wants to join, they can join. So I think I will just skip ahead to some matches. So. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. The rebalances look pretty heavy, but you know, gonna have to wait and see, boys. Not always the case. The most interesting stuff are the gate crasher and repeater buffs. Those are the ones that look pretty interesting, though. I'll be honest here. You're just watching ads, alright? Take care. It has been a while since I used Redeemer, so I might get into it, right? Bro, do you use gold tickets in professional bracket? Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. If I want to, I'll use it. Not a big deal. I generally use a lot of tickets for for like tournament mode basically. I play a lot of tournament. Hmm, this one. Let's see. Am I still alive or dead? You might as well do it faster. Come on. To be honest, I shouldn't have actually spawned here. Really bad idea. Very big dumb mistake. So yeah, that's why Stormracks are better on Deathwalker boys. They continue to keep firing, and that's the reason why they're good. You did not even stun him? I'm sure you're within the radius. Get bots are cheat hacking these days. That's pretty cool. Bro, it's the bet. Bro, is tournament the best way for Acorns? Yeah. If you're a hard grinder, then yes. The other best way of Acorns is fortune keys or fortune keys, okay? Because you can spin the 10 cost vault and get good amount of Acorns. So yeah, it's not a tournament is generally the best way for Acorns. But you have to grind it like crazy, which is not worth it for most people. You're going to be spending around 6 to 7 hours for that mostly, which is not something I do generally because I mostly spend around 4 to 5 hours on tournament because not that much, but we're talking about like 5v5 generally. You don't understand why Macarena is not nerfing Stormwreck and Deathwalker instead of just nerfing the same weapon again? Because the Revoker is the one that gets most attention out of everything. Because even after the nerf, people's brain dead Revoker Eclipse is never forgotten, people. They need to chill with the Revoker Eclipse. It's too much. People need to stop the Revoker Eclipse. There are many other weapons. Hot guns are there. Geminis are there. Stormracks are there. Miniguns are there. Miniguns pretty much. Miniguns are so underrated. People do not even consider miniguns at all. Like just Revoker, Revoker, Revoker. It's boring. Use something different. So I still agree with the nerf. Many of you guys are gonna complain about it, but generally, people just need to understand that you have to use different things for once. All right, it's boring just using the same three mechs with the same one weapon over and over again. People just need to understand it. I guess most people don't. So that's just the problem with the game. Just to try a lot of other mechs that you could use, but people don't even like consider them at all. Like, so many other good mechs, you know. And also to make a note that Deathwalker is pretty new. Like generally, how long has it been since Deathwalker has been meta? Like around a year or so. Like Eclipse has been in the game for like almost like 2 or 3 years at this rate, right? So I guess they're nerfing both Eclipse and Surge because they have been released for like a very long time. So that's the main reason, right? But I could also be wrong. Depends. Depends. I mean, Macarena could make the better way by just adding few small things like add a cancel button or every battle loading screen. Yeah, the matchmaking in this game is the worst. They need to improve it, especially for Hangul Showdown. It's like really bad. Like honestly, so terrible. They never fixed the matchmaking in freaking Hanger Showdown. It's not even Hanger Showdown anymore. It's called Shit Showdown. Completely shit showdown. You're gonna hate Burrow Beans more than Revokers? Not really, because I have both of these people. Because I have both of these people, I will not hit Revokers as much, Burrow Beams as much. At least they don't, at least they're not brain dead as Revokers, right? Where you can just hold down the trigger and sprint. At least they have a reload time, so that's more than enough for to me. But Burrow Beams are kind of they could use some rebalancing too. But I think since it's released, I don't think many people will do anything about it though. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. But generally, I hate the concept. I generally hate the concept of the game where you have to use like what? Like let's take even Burrow Beam for example, right? You have to use three Burrow Beam builds. Like what bullshit is that? Nobody likes. I know everyone uses it because that's the best way to win, but like, why not use different things? It's not like everything else is bad or anything. Sometimes I find that you actually click on tournament and like you have to play the whole piece for a good impression, and your tournament history happens to me so many times. Yeah, that's the problem. Avenge, welcome to the stream. I think I'm not late. Yeah, you're not late. You're on time. Oh, we have bots. That's fine. But yeah, I'm also planning to rank up my Death Walker because, that's the way to play this game, Generally, for Hanger Showdown, I should have a few meta builds. It's not worth playing like this. Especially people in Hanger Showdown, they just walk out in the open, get themselves killed. Like the most smartest thing in people do in Hanger Showdown, I run out in the open and get myself killed. Like, so smart. Like, it's so smart, okay? Like, basically so smart. I don't know what skill is that, but, it's all because of the brain dead revokers. You think the Deathwalker is also getting nerfed in a few days? I mean, didn't they mention that they're not gonna nerf Deathwalker though? Maybe not now, but maybe on. I think they may do another rebalance for that specifically. I think they're just keeping Deathwalker as it is because they want to do it in like again, right? Because they just gave Deathwalker for free to play in like a character's event, so if they nerfed it immediately, people are gonna like crash out, right? So I don't know. I don't know. But we can all agree that Deathwalker also needs to be nerfed in general. We can all agree on that. But until it is, I'm just gonna spam upgrade it, and keep it ready. It's some good damage, but when I get on top, because I need more elevation. Let's see. Oh, both of them are cooked. Not bad. Did some decent damage. Dealer's pretty fun though. Not bad. Kind of wish I maxed this pilot out too. Not the best damage output I'm getting. It is fine. Okay. So why don't you use legendary mech when you have it? I do have a legendary mech, but I need to upgrade all of them. I'm not rich like other people, getting like a lot of A points. And also, generally in my channel, I don't promote any meta most of the time. I don't like promoting like any over top level meta because people already know it's meta. Why do I want to? I want to promote the builds that are not seen as meta. That's my main objective. People need to understand like the other stuff are not also worth using. So yeah. I generally like to make videos on underrated content because people need to understand that they're also good. Like this one, very OP. But yeah, to be fair, I also agree with you in nerfing the Revoker because earlier during 21 and 22, when I used to play with my school friends, like Troll used it and different hangers, yeah. I mean, Revokers, like, yeah. Let's see who we can take as an example here. Like, look at this person, for example. How many Revoker bills? Three Revoker bills. Like, yeah, yeah. It's very cringe, people. It's very cringe. Like, every single people in my friends list, how many Revoker bills are there? You see, more than two Revoker bills everyone will have. This guy, how many Revokers? Yeah, yeah, it's everywhere. It's they do not see the value of other things. That's why the devs are just be like, we had enough. Just gonna nerf it. I can generally understand the main reason why devs nerfed it though, because they want other weapons to get attention. I think repeaters might be pretty good though after the buff. They could be pretty good, but I think what they should have done with repeaters is increase the magazine size. Because the main issue with repeater is after you break the multi-layer shields, its damage output is so trash. Like basically trash damage output after you break the multi-layer shields. It is very good at breaking multi-layer shields. It has very good fire rate and everything. But the main issue is after you break the multi-layer shields, its damage output is total trash. It's basically nothing. But now almost everyone has ideal hangers. Yeah, that's pretty boring though. Generally. Peace Lord, welcome to the stream. I don't understand what you're saying. Make sure to put it in English. So yeah, hopefully they also buff the magazine size of the repeaters as well. A 20 magazine size is not enough, boys. It's not enough. They need to give it at least 40 or 45, okay? Because it needs to have enough damage to kill something even after you break the multi-layer. That's the main issue with the repeater. Repeater is generally not a bad weapon. It's just the fact that it's not. It's just after you deal with mods, it's pretty much garbage damage output after that, which is the main reason, right? Like, most things suck. So I think the mod rebalance is going to be the main thing that decides whether these weapons be good or not. But yeah, it is sad to see most weapons being very bad, even though they're legendary. Bro, you got Scorpius. I do not have Scorpius. I did spend the two tokens, but did not get anything. Okay. He said, "Hello, brother. Scorpius is a great mech." No, Scorpius is not really good. Scorpius is not really good. The mechanics of the Scorpius generally, the mechanics of it itself is just like not really great. Not great. And the main issue is that like the ability is kind of like it's basically like a weapon. It's basically like a javelin rat, right? And even still, its damage output is not that great. Even Gate Crusher's Ion Pod is useful. Because the thing is, most of the time your javelin array will just hit mods, right? Like the Scorpius' javelin array, most of the time it will just hit mods and pretty much it's one most of your shield, which is not effective. It's not effective, generally. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's not that great. It's very sad. It's not that great. So yeah, sadly. Extra rifles are kind of OP though. No. Wish I had better implants for them, but they're still cooking. Yep, he's basically toast. Show your face. Show it to me. It's cooked. Yep. Easy. Jack, welcome to the stream. He's from South India. Yeah. I'm from the South, boys. But I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am, but I'm from the South, you know. I'll, I'll just let you guys know that. Yeah. Pretty good. So yeah, when we talk about the Scorpius mech, right? The sad thing about this is the damage output is too low. 40,000 at max level is basically nothing. It's pebble shots, okay? Like I mentioned in my short, it's basically pebble shot. How much does a Gate Crusher have? Where's that Gate Crusher? Gate Crusher has 60,000. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is not the worst. Like, it does have decent damage output, but still it's not enough. Because everything with like the mods and stuff, they just have so much HP, man. You're not gonna kill anything with this ability, realistically. The way you work with this, it's basically like a thing where you put like Helix Rexer on something and fire the ability along with the weapons and kind of just hope you kill somebody. It's just extra added firepower. It's just extra firepower added on, which is generally not worth it, right? And they're using and like why use this when you have something like this, like Orion, right? Like when it just damage boost, it's basically one shot everything, just so easily. So yeah, like these 32 energy mechs, the abilities all look these 32 ability 32 energy mechs, right? They all look very cool in theory, but practicality, no, they're not great. They're not that great. Not great. Kind of wish they were better though. Like Redox also needs kind of a like a bit of a buff. Not that good. Most of these things are like in like theory you could make them work, but practicality you cannot. Basically, it's not possible, right? It's not possible, right? You cannot do it. Privacy should be kept. Yeah, I think people should stop asking me where I'm from all the time, bro. It's getting old. I think I watch you sometimes. Yeah, kind of wish it was the case, you know. I don't know. It's really sad. It's really sad, man. I kind of wish these mechs were better. They need to be. I really wish. Thankfully, they're like buffing Gatecrasher. Hopefully, Scorpius and Redox are all and Onyx as well are on the table next. Like all of these mechs are like only bad because of mods. Though, if I think about it, the mods features only to choose all of these things. Because like even Onyx, right? Its ability can actually with back damage, you can actually one shot some stuff with that. But it's multi-layer shields. The way the multi-layer shields work, you're not killing anything realistically with that. Which is just the main issue, right? That's just the main problem. Did some good damage. How much does it cost to live on the beach in India? I don't think it costs anything, bro. And I'll be honest, it's much cheaper. Everything is like much cheaper here compared to like other countries, like tech and everything. It's pretty cheap, like very cheap if you be honest. Very cheap, not that bad, and pretty decent quality too. Not bad. I think this place is more heavy in technology than other stuff though. I'll really make this clear. That's pretty good. I like it. But yeah. What is the next mech crate rush? I'm not sure. Could be anything. I will always make a crate rush event videos, boys. So you can check those out. Generally, I cannot predict what crate rush event they will do, but it could be anything, okay? It could be anything, but I absolutely have no idea. Nomad is very balanced mech. Not like balanced, but it is fine though. It is fine. Nomad is fine. I don't think Nomad and Lace Wing, even though they're meta, I don't think they need any nerfs. They are fine. They are both fine. Dang, that bot actually roasted me. Entity, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Just placing bots. Kind of wish you put it to CPC with some players. Thankfully, he has a charged rocket. We're not cooked, but we may be cooked. Can you please move? Well, the bots are very annoying. Yeah, at least you're happy you at least have one meta mech, Deathwalker. I mean, Deathwalker is the top mech in the game, bro. Currently. Like, everyone here can agree that Deathwalker is the best mech in the game. Deathwalker clearly, 100% is the best mech in the game. So pretty much, I think everyone can agree on that. He's cooked. Okay. And one of the most interesting things about Deathwalker is even at rank 6, Deathwalker will crush a max Eclipse like very easily, basically. One of the most broken things about like Deathwalker entirely, basically, the broken thing is like this is a rank 4 Deathwalker, it will defeat a maxed Eclipse like so easily, basically. Like basically. You just rush the Eclipse multiple times and it's basically dead. Like there's nothing to do about it. Most of the time. So yeah, it's just split. But big YouTubers are advantaging to nerf it. Yeah. I mean, Deathwalker needs to be nerfed. Like, we can all agree. Alright? I don't think, like, just because you have Deathwalker does not mean it should not be nerfed. Because the thing is, Deathwalker is just as broken as, like, the Eclipse and Surge used to be, right? So it needs to be nerfed. That's it. Pretty much no questions asked. Bro, I am in League 1 player. Should I use Railgun 8 on my ride or team up with Podgun 8 for aggression? I mean, you asked that question to me. I already replied to that. You should use Railgun 8s. You did ask me that in the comments. ID review only at the 30 minutes. At the end of the 30 minutes of the stream, I'll do hangar reviews, boys. Not right now. I think that Poker will be getting a nerf soon. Maybe in third rebalance, but I'm not 100% sure though. Sure about that. I'm fine, dude. By the way, should I buy Savant or save credits for new year CRO? I already have Strike Rocket and Geminis. If you have Strike Rocket and Gemini, then don't bother about Savants. Don't bother about it. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. Okay, so we're just here. Just went to the restroom to accept this. What guns are you using in your Deathwalker? Stormrex, which is what everyone should use. Stormrex is the best weapon for Deathwalker, no questions asked, pretty much. If you have, even if you have Stormrex on your Lace Wings, throw it on your Deathwalker, okay? Like, I will make this simple to everyone right now. Your Stormrex should go directly on your Deathwalker, main priority for your Stormrex. Even if you have Lace Wings, put your Stormrex on Deathwalker, that's it. Like, no questions asked. Like, Deathwalker is clearly better than Lace Wings. In some maps, Lace Wings is better, but that's not, you're not always going to get the best maps, right? Generally, if you have Stormrex, I put it always on your Deathwalker. If you have Deathwalker, Burrow Beam Eclipse. Everyone's having the beams now. Now let's run. You disagree, nothing needs nerf, just needs buffs. Nope, I don't care. If you ask the majority of the Macarena community, I think everyone will disagree with your leak. Like some people, like the competitive scene, this is not about the competitive scene, this is generally game balance. I asked so many people in Discord, like the competitive people, and everyone says there should not be nerfed. And we can make this clear, this is not about the competitive scene generally. It is generally for everyone. It's just generally for everyone. Some mechs are overpowered and they don't need nerfs regardless. Even if you buffed some bad weapon, generally the overperforming ones will still overperform regardless. And that should never be the case. I always prefer the game to have everything as a viable option. You should still be able to win even if you use any weapon. It should be based on skill, not based on whoever has the best weapon wins all the time. It's completely boring. Like, nobody really. Like, I don't like it at all. Not even fun. What rank is your Deathwalker? 4 stars. Deathwalker 4 stars, boys. All maxed bots here are getting wiped out instantly. Just a 4-star Deathwalker. He will be 5 stars tomorrow, okay? Like, Deathwalker will be like 5 stars within this week, don't worry. Maybe even 6 stars as well. Because I am grinding tournament pretty heavily just for this. Because 6-star Deathwalker for a Hanger Shot is gonna be kinda OP though. Very OP, you know? Because instead of my Redeemer, I could use Stormrack on my Deathwalker, put my pod guns on Redeemer. That's pretty good. Only one rebalance left. I don't want Deathwalker nerf. Okay. Let me just check this thing they put in Plarium Play, okay? One second. 1 second, boys. Let's go here. This rebalance announcement. Let's see what they said here. Let me check what they're saying here. So generally they're gonna do like there's still one more wave, right? Wave 4. So generally they maybe do nerfs, maybe do buffs. I don't know. I am not like 100% sure though. Let me just switch the screen here. Okay. So wait here. So generally, we look at this right here. We appreciate your patience during this 4-month process. We are now home stretch phase 1. So wave 4 will be concluded our initial rebalance before we move into phase 2 seasons. So generally this means so like so what do we call it, like wave 3, right? Wave 3 is going to be completed on February, so they will announce wave 4 at like the 4th week of February, right? So generally at March they're going to finish the final rebalance. So generally we're going to have to wait. Gently, we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait and see, boys. It's really hard to assume that like what they're gonna do. So yeah, if you look at this thing right here, right? Look at this thing. After reviewing the data from the first two waves, the results are clear that meta is shifting. Meta is not shifting, people. People are still using. The meta is not actually shifting. People are using this. Now instead of Revoker, it's Burrow being. Meta is just getting boring every single day. Many players are hesitant to move away from their tiered and true gears. Look at that. Opportunities. So yeah, generally they're trying their best, but it's not really effective though most of the time. So yeah, there continues. So they generally are going to do more buffs than nerfs, to be honest. If you think about it, generally, if you think about it, they're going to do like more buffs than nerfs. So I think so, maybe. No problem for those who have bigger fears of Deathwalker, Outlaw, and Guardian both in your hangar. Yeah, don't worry. Deathwalker does not stand a chance against me. Okay, I'll tell everyone right now. Deathwalker does not stand a chance against me. Okay, I have two problems that they have to deal with before they can. Do you understand Hindi? I do not. So if Macarena wants to nerf something, just tell that players, so FTP players didn't buy that. Yeah. I think people are a bit towards that, like, like what? Like the devs are nerfing stuff after they give it for free to play. Generally, the thing is, it's more considered game balance. But I do agree they should nerf things like a bit afterwards, after free to play gets it, so that way at least they can experience things. But yeah, not that great. Non-reacher, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Frank, Sin, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can I join in the next match? Yes, sure. You could. If you're online, that is. Deathgun is online. I can invite. Yeah, we'll just invite these guys. Introvert, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yemzi, welcome. Welcome. Subhan, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Either Deathwalker or Sonic will get nerfed in the last wave. Yeah. That's also the main reason. Like, that's also the main reason why I did not buy the legendary Stormlight Reload implant. I had 3,000 A coins actually before this. Like before I started the stream, I actually had 3,000 A coins. The reason why I decided I'm not gonna buy the reason why I decided I'm not gonna buy the Stormlight Legendary Reload implant is because I think mostly the Stormlight nerf is going to go towards the implant. So I decided not to buy it. I bought an epic one instead for 600 A coins, so that way I can just like minimize my losses, right? And also, I don't want to dump all my A coins on just one implant. It will increase the effectiveness of just one build. Anchor reviews last 30 minutes. Let's see. I mean, it's only 1 hour. I'm going to be going 2 hours, bro. I will tell you guys when I'm going to do the Anchor reviews, okay? I'll let you guys know. Oh, we have people. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, got the search. I was kind of looping my Gemini around to get him. I got him. No big deal. Dash, I dare you. That's a brain dead mech, okay? You have to be careful. Can you grab that beacon bot? Or do I have to come and do that as well? Okay. That Eclipse is also dead. Maybe not, yes. Okay, now we have to run for a beacon. Let's go. Of course we have to. Let's see. We have to go for center, so I'm gonna use this. We have to. The issue is we have to get up there. That's the main problem, right? Okay. Now we have the beacon. Now we just have to hold it, which I can do. Just ramp up damage boost and one shot all of the max that is. Which is what I'm gonna do here. The bots have a savant homing mechanic is like absolutely great. So be careful. Yep, like that. Like yeah, I may be dead yet. Yep. If he still has mechs, he can kind of make it work. So. Our bots are actually cooking. That's not bad. Don't see that every day. It's not enough. Oh, nice. He has the death walker. All he has to do is just kind of take care of it. Revokers will be usable, but not meta. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, right? We need a legendary triangle. I don't. They already mentioned they're not going to make a legendary triangle though. Do you think Revoker will be out of the meta? I'll say this: Revokers, whether they be meta or not, kind of depends because if the damage output is significantly worse than Burrowing, that's not going to be that good. Especially if it's worse than Burrowing in every single situation, it's also going to be really bad. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say it, right? Kind of depends. Yeah, those guys were slaying with the Revoker scouts. After they lost it, they basically lose the match. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, like after they lose their hard carry builds, they lose the match basically. That's called zero skill basically. Like zero skill all the time. Like look, 1 second. Like this guy. After these three mechs die, basically garbage. Like he cannot do anything about it. Like after those three mechs. So it's just too much hard carry. It's not required, alright? People need to breathe away from those revokers. So I mean nerfing them is not a bad idea. Just like just hard carry builds. Like yeah, zero skill involved. Like who needs that? What's PMP doing? Basically zero skill. I have Revoker Surge and Eclipse, I just win the match, yeah. Like who needs it? Bro's like 8k. What's going on? Yo, I just came. Nice. Yo, X tier. I know X tier too. Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm recording some clips. Okay. Bro could have at least told me whether he's going to join or not. Like, Since when are you friends with BNP? I mean, I know most content creators anyways, but yeah. I'm friends with him for a pretty long time on both the Discord and in game as well. So, Exterior is the most aggressive player, yeah. He's pretty good, not bad. Oh, we have more people, let's go. Let's go, boys. Helix Rack Deathwalker or Savant Deathwalker? What is that? Helix Rack Deathwalker, actually, no, P. You don't see it every day, so that's why it's OP, okay? People agree on that. EM rifle is not a problem. Just have to wait for my ability to come back. Need to get rid of this Solus. Because it's gonna blind the crap out of my boys, which is not good. Am I dead? Oh, yeah, dead. Now I will just drop the dome shield instead. What do you have? I guess they're gonna sit back in camp. They're not gonna go for beacons, which is that's fine. I mean, that's fine by me. They can basically sit back, no problem. Nice stun bot, perfect. They should have gone for the beacons earlier. And he's cooked, basically. I think no chance he's gonna survive that. And no chance I'm gonna survive this. Because, you know, it's a Revoker Surge, what do you want? Just wait, his ability will run out, and now you go get it, basically. Get him, boys, get him. Roast him. Roast him up. Yeah, bro's cooked. No, no. Yeah, nah, I'm also cooked here. They should have gone for the beacons earlier. They messed up. They messed up. They messed up really badly. Jay's Macarena Gaming, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? We are doing great. Deathgun is cooking with gas. That's what we can hear from here. He's doing it. I actually don't even know how I'm roasting high SP players, but you know, must be luck, you know. Must be luck. Good thing they're not using full revoker skills those next weeks. That would be pretty scary. But yeah, we're actually roasting them. We are actually roasting. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. You'll be happy if the next ERC will be of Outlaw. Yeah, Outlaw is really good, bro. Outlaw is very underrated. Underrated by a lot of people. It deserves more attention, actually. Like, I in the beginning, I thought Outlaw was not that great, but yeah, it's actually kind of OP. Kind of OP. It deserves a lot of attention. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The only thing I hate about Outlaw is the delays. The foul play delay is so unnecessary. Like it's basically so unnecessary. Yeah, look at this guy. You also have the beach. Everyone's gonna be beaming to death today. What are you? Oh, I got two of them. Wait. Let me juice you up, okay? Let me juice you up. Pretty good. Now you're fine. You have Outlaw. Should I invest in it next year? See, Bullet will be out. I mean, Outlaw's pretty good. It's worth investing in. Just, it's a pretty good attacker. Not bad. But I think it gains more value at higher SP than compared to lower SP. Because Outlaw with some kind of guided weapon is pretty good. We can have some kind of guided weapon and Outlaw is pretty good. But I do not like Outlaw that much because of the only fact that the ability has a delay. That's why I don't appreciate it as much. I kind of wish they got rid of the stupid delay. It's so unnecessary, bro. Go get him, Revoker Eclipse. What are they cooking with? This one. Okay, wait. Oh no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You're doing bad things. You're doing really bad things. Hopefully I understand it's bad. Go get him, boys. Go get him. By the way, this skill for ages looks very OP. It's hard, I'm getting roasted again. Will you join the partner program after 1K subscribers? Yeah, I'll try to. But today I got cooked Surge, Eclipse, and a Brickhouse Max with a max layer screen. Is it in Hangar Showdown? Must be league droppers, but you know. I mean, if you're facing maxed opponents while your SP is pretty low, then you're facing like SP droppers, league droppers, whatever it's called. Very cringe, but you know, you cannot do anything about it. Not do anything about it. That's how the game is, boys. They have so many things to fix, but they don't focus on those. They focus on the unnecessary stuff. Electro plays, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I can join after 500? Not really. Because generally they'll check the algorithm, right? It's not like they're just gonna let you in to their program like immediately, right? I'm gonna have to do some work for it. Like generally my channel's not there yet. I still have some stuff to do. Most importantly, getting a new mic is the main step up of my game, so that's the thing on the table. I'm gonna have the table version. Hopefully. That's the main thing I like to focus on. 11 days for Revoker meta? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Like joint partner program? Yeah, maybe soon. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna have to wait to see. What's your favorite dish? Okay. Yeah, anything's fine. Oh, we have people again, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Same people again. Same people again. Okay. I think there should be like 1 or 2 day swings. They should have it. But I kind of want to focus on the players though. Get this one. They do have burrow being something. I did see a burrow being in middle. I'm not sure what it is though. I'm gonna have to wait to see. It's a nomad with Tether rifle. Burrow beam eclipse is there. Okay. That's a lace wing with, I think, maybe Gemini or Savant. Okay. That's actually Savant. But he's dead though. So what do you learn? I am 100% cooked. And deep sensitive. Gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to go for center. Needs, don't need speed for it. I need freaking shield. I'm gonna have to kill this boss before I go though. Which is gonna take me 2.5 years. Okay. Now time to run for beacon. Or did you guys already get it? Christmas. They have a Death Walker with overdrivers, right? I will quick spawn and surprise him, so don't worry. Death Walker's out. Just make him live. I will surprise attack. They're not gonna win by camping in the back. They're gonna have to come for the beacon. Can I get him like a specific angle to reach him? Actually, I can reach him. I'm just gonna shoot the freaking ceiling, but he's not gonna get it. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Come on. Okay, boys. I'm out of juice. Now time to sit back. Time to sit back. What is that, a hemlock or what? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you dare. That's painful. That's very painful. Hopefully I'm safe. Go get the panther. Go get the panther. I don't know if I crashed his shield, but I did take his weapons out though for a while. Crashed? Maybe not worth it, because he still gets his thingy. It's convenient for him. But I'm winning on ages. Bye-bye! He's gonna be able for like an eternity, basically. Look, it's just so funny. Okay, boys. Revoker will still be remembered as legend in EMA history, yeah. You're all good? I'm doing great as well. Revoker still stay matter reducing his damage by 15% isn't going to do much. It's a total of 30%, right? Total of 30% because it was the last 15% plus this 15 is 30%, right? I mean, it's not going to do much. It's not going to do like a heavy difference, but depends on how it performs against burrow beams generally, because everyone's going to be using burrow beams, okay? So I think Revoker will still maybe be meta, but not top meta though. The main thing we're focused on is top meta, right? Because I think anything like When we consider meta, right, it's most about the chop meta. Even if some weapons, like let's say for like gun overdrive, even if there were meta, you're not going to see a lot of them in like that top competitive scene, right? So generally, it's the chop meta that we're more focused on currently. So whether Revoker is still a chop meta weapon is the question, because its main competitor is Burrow Beam, right? So it depends. And generally, we haven't seen the nerf yet, so we're gonna have to wait and see. So I need help. I just have to do one spin in Scorpius here. See, 328 coins. I need 38 coins more. No, I'm not offering 8 coins to anyone. Don't say you have 19 times in it already. I'm not giving offering 8 coins to spin for those. I'm not offering 8 coins for you guys to like spin spiritual events. And in general, Scorpius is not a really good mech. Unless you like it, that is. I'm just like, I don't know right now. Sniper era was the OG. I was not there at the time, but you know. Arc Torrent Surge. And that's pretty OP though. You will still see some Arc Torrent Surges in like 11,000 SP or something like that. You'll still see some Arc Torrent Surges. They're kind of OP. Please do customs with subscribers. Not really. And the main reason is because the customs are generally people don't follow the rules. And the most of the time it's just going to be like a bunch of more boring stuff here. Generally, myself personally, I don't really consider customs right now. Maybe after the rebalance, I might do one. I might do customs after the rebalance, but generally, at the moment, not really. Customs again are not like a skill thing, right? Generally, whoever has the best equipment wins all the time. I generally consider most customs to be boring. But I do like playing customs with like, I did play customs with for a while. I have been playing customs in Discord with like Apex clan members, and those were pretty fun. I like playing with those guys. They're pretty good. They're very good. I like playing with those guys. What do they have? Alright. Nice work, boys. The Burrow Beans are definitely roasting all the bots. That's what. Not enough damage, but that's fine. Fortress with Savants, that's top meta. Everyone needs to use it. Everyone needs to use it, people. Take notes right now. You can probably get 38 coins in not a big number. Yeah. You can get 38 coins. Just open a bunch of crates or whatever. Open your crates, or you can do one thing. Wait for the dev. It's gonna be like around like 4 more hours, right? At 12 a.m. this thing should reset the daily rewards. So you can just finish this 200 credit task and get 10 A coins from that, and 20 A coins. You can kind of like hope your luck in these crates. That's about it. The statements you said, Era, you should think twice before gambling. Not think twice before gambling. If you don't have enough A coins to guarantee, do not spin. That's it. Pretty much nothing else to say about it. And also, Scorpius is not a good mech, so I don't recommend. I do not recommend. I would avoid it, generally. I don't feel bad for losing A coins for any good mech or weapon. Yeah, but the thing is, at the end of the day, You might as well spend those acorns somewhere else, uh, where at least it's value, instead of just wasting on something that you don't have the guarantee, right? Yeah, that's the thing with most of these. So after this match, we're gonna do hangar reviews, boys. After this match, we're gonna do hangar reviews. So put in your IDs and we'll check them out one by one, right? It has been 1 hour and 40 minutes, so I think now's a good time to do the hangar reviews and check everyone's hangars out. Then after that, we can kind of get to the ending part. Okay, we have two people. Yeah, but it's just gambling. I mean, you have a chance to get it, but it's better to guarantee it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think most people don't understand, though. He has a Death Walker. Good to know. I one-shot the Death Walker across the map, basically. Did everyone see that? I one-shot the Death Walker across the map. It's so freaking funny. That's a bolt here. Good to know. Yep. I think he has all the ability, right? So it's quite special. And well, I'm gonna need to get out of range. It's like what, 90 meters, right? Shoot this one. Shoot this one. Nice. Now we need to go for beacon. You can sit back, it's not gonna be a big deal for us. We just need to get the beacon before we do it. It's pretty hard to get close with that voltage. It's pretty annoying. Just bot farming as usual. Hopefully we can delete all of their bots pretty quickly. He's dead basically. That vote is cooked, that's nice. Now we can get closer and do more cool things like this. Revoker something. Revoker something. Get ready. Hopefully this guy has more max. Yeah, you have more max, right? Go for it. But wait. Let me crash the surge before you go. Before you go, let me crash the surge. Go get him. This one is almost roasted. Almost wasted, I should say. Oh, that was perfect. That was so perfect. Nice. We're killing it in terms of kills, but not in terms of beacons. Nice. But we still lose though because there's this weird bug where it still continues, right? Even after all the mechs are dead. So we pretty much still lose though. Because why not? It's so convenient. Or never mind, we win. Okay. Never mind. I thought the game is just going to decide. We're just going to give the other team full influence and make them win because we want them to win, you know? Like, yeah. I guess maybe not. Somehow, I won that. My luck, I don't know. There's a fire also risk in gambling. That's why gambling at your own risk. Yep. We saw that, but just don't get too cocky. Yeah. That Volty was pretty scary though. Volty with ability implant stack will definitely roast everyone. That's why you should use perimeter multi-layer. I'm using full hanger of perimeter multi-layer. 1 second. 1 second. Invite me back, boys. Okay, look here. All of these have perimeter multi-layer. Okay, legendary perimeter multi-layer. And this is the same advice I would give to everyone. All right. Except for perimeter multi-layer, I don't have it. Every single of my legendary mods are perimeter multi-layer. You can see for yourself. So yeah, I know what I'm using now, right? For Outlaw, I do not have. For Outlaw, I do not have access to mods because I have to get this freaking thing to rank 6, which is the issue, right? Yet again. So generally, when you see my hanger short on hanger, I only use mechs that are rank 6 or above. Not you, the seeker of the opponents was using. Yeah. The seeker got cooked though. The seeker got deep fried, toasted everything. Like everything that badly could have happened to him definitely did happen. So, I mean, what do you want to expect? Where is the Predator? He invited me in like, oh, okay, he's in a battle. Predator is not here. Okay, so let's do hanger reviews, boys. So let's do hanger reviews. Let's do the hanger reviews. Let's do it. Let's check out the hangers of everyone and let's see what we're dealing with, alright? Put in your IDs and we'll check them out. Alright, so let's check them one by one. Copy this. Let's see here. Let's check what he's dealing with here. Yeah, Stormrax on Deathwalker, Stormrax on Hemlock, very good. Wait, Storm Revoker Eclipse, Revoker Surge, Railgun, alright, not bad. Pretty good hanger, very good hanger. I'm going to say this is your best hanger because it has all the good stuff. We just need to get into the implants. Yeah, the shield piercing, reload time, and the damage. Yeah, nice setup, nice setup. This is the setup I recommend you do. This is the second setup I recommend you do. Just to get a better cooldown implant and you'll be fine. Revoker Eclipse. Generally, after the nerf, I would prefer something else on Eclipse rather than Revoker. Mostly Minigun or Overdriver. Overdriver 10 and 8 both cost credits in the gear hub, so if you can get those, I would recommend. I mostly recommend going for the Overdriver 10, duplicate those and use 2 of them on your rank 6 Eclipse if you can. That's the best option I would go for, generally. But this setup is not bad though. For now, this is the Revoker Eclipse is still a viable option for FFA though. Keep in mind, even after the nerf, I would say. So yeah, Deathwalker. Is the cooldown and duration, most important implants for Deathwalker. Reload and radius, best setup. Just get better legendary implants for these two, and you'll be fine. Really good setup here. Revoker Surge. Duration dash distance, cooldown and damage. Good setup again, very good setup. You just need to get better implants of these and you should be fine. Hemlock with Storm Axe, EMP duration, reload time, cooldown, and the damage. I would prefer radius over the damage even for this one as well, but not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. So overall, your hanger is complete. What I would recommend you do is start saving your A coins for crit rush events. Generally, Burrow Beam 16 should be pretty soon, I think, crit rush events. So I would generally advise you save all of your stuff for that. Save all your A coins. Your hanger is complete. Pretty much, you don't need anything else at the moment. Like you could go for like a nomad and some other stuff, but generally I just save your A coins for other stuff. Your hanger is strong enough mostly. That's pretty good. All you need is to just keep upgrading things. So yeah, pretty good hanger. There's an implant for Deathwalker in the Battle Pass free one. Yeah. 1 second. I did make a post about this, but I will repeat myself again. If you do not have a cooldown implant for Deathwalker, go get this one right. Go get this one. Like 100% go get it. Because Deathwalker, and by the way, I have made a specific video on Deathwalker entirely, explaining everything, what you should do with it, implants, setup, like a playstyle, everything. I'll explain that in the video. If you want, you can go check that out. But generally, these are the best implants for Deathwalker. The best implants. Any cooldown implant that you can get, max specific or even random cooldown, duration is like a must-have. Reload and radius are as follows. So this is the best build and best setup for Deathwalker. I would recommend it. You can use any energy of Storm Axe you want. That's just up to you. Mech Arena India, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Second ID. Let's copy that. Now let's go here and paste it. Burrow Beam mates on ages. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, people. Hey bro, please use Stalker Podgun build in League 2, please. I'm not League dropping to League 2 just to use that, alright? Make it simple. Okay. Stormrack Redeemer, Gemini Lancer, Revoker Cure Shot, Hot Gun Ryan, not bad. Let's see which is his best hanger. I will say this is your best hanger, alright? I'll say this is your best hanger because you have all the good stuff here. So Railgun Ryan, pretty good build. Stormrack Lancer, also very awesome build. Hot Gun from Redeemer, also very good. Gemini Kill Shot, it's decent, it's pretty good. And Burrow Beams on Age is also pretty good. Let's see what the implants you have. So you don't have the shield piercing. Generally, when I talk about shield piercing, I always say get it. But in this case, I would say since you're pretty low SP, you can not bother about it. Shield piercing implant is only relevant when you're higher SP though. I'll make this clear. I did used to say that shield piercing implant you like have to get it and stuff, but I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear that a shield piercing implant, if you're above 7,000 SP or something, I would say that's a good time to get it. Where people have like a bunch of mods, that's where shield piercing implants like relevant. Until then, you're kind of fine. You're kind of out of the clear. If you do really need it, if you're not able to kill stuff with Orion, then go for it. But it's an implant. Whether if you really need it, go for it. But generally, you should get it at the ending stages. Yeah. Gemini's on kill shot is fine. It's reload and range implant, pretty good. Hot guns on Redeemer, also solid build. Stormrax on Lancer, he has a legendary reload implant, that's very good. I would try to rank up this pilot and also get this implant to like level 5 at most. Burrow Beams on Aegis, that's very good. That's very good. It's a pretty good build. Yeah, overall good hanger. I would recommend you work your way towards like Eclipse and Surge, saving your A coins. Generally, there are good crit rush events coming up, so I recommend you save up your A coins, and at most I recommend everyone always have 7,000 A coins and 600,000 credits always in your hanger, because good crit rush events are going to be coming up every time soon. So you could just like easily get those stuff, right? So that's what I recommend you guys do. So yeah, that's pretty good hanger, not bad. Generally for affordable players, you're just doing whatever you can, right? So that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's review this guy's hanger next. Oh, not this one. Brother, you are putting my ID in here. Dang, bro's pranking. Bro is pranking. Like, absolutely. Okay, let's see what he has. Most OP max. Wow. All very OP 100%. Everyone knows it, right? Bro is an like absolute gamer. What is all of this builds? Stormlight Redeemer is fine. Revoker Tengu maybe. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, hanger is very scuffed. Hanger is very scuffed. I would recommend you improve this hanger. Generally, this build is not that good. You should not even use Paragon at all. And Vipers on a mech that cannot survive out in the open is not a good idea. Stalker is not that great either. I would not bother. So yeah, I would kind of reconsider yourself on these three mechs as well. Like the Tango could be fine, but it's gonna fall off pretty soon as well. So I would recommend Railgun 8s for Orion. Get the Railgun 8s. It's 800,000 credits. So definitely get those. Until you get the Railguns, I would recommend putting your Savant 6s on Orion. With the shield piercing implant, Orion is going to be better than the Stalker. So I would generally replace the Stalker with the Orion, putting the Savants on Orion. In terms of the Storm Racks are pretty good on Redeemer. Storm Rack 10s, pretty strong build. This one I would consider get rid of this and kind of put something like a Panther on. If you want to use Graviton beams, get a Panther. Panther is going to be the best option for Graviton beams. Or you can even get an Aegis, that's going to be pretty good. But generally I don't recommend Paragon. Paragon's not that good. And Tengu also you're going to have to replace it eventually with something else. So yeah, not that great hanger. You're going to have to work around some weapons and mechs. Generally you need to get the what? I also recommend going for pod guns. Get pod gun 10. Also you need to get overdrivers as well. But since you have graviton beams, you can skip overdrivers since you have gravitons. Don't bother about it. I'd go for pod gun 10 next. Also kind of replace some of these mechs. You do need better mechs. So generally I'd go for Panther, replace Panther with this Paragon. That's what I recommend you do. Yeah, your hanger is not really that great, man. You're gonna have to replace stuff with that. Generally speaking. Let's see. My second ID, I'm not reviewing two IDs, okay? Only one ID per person. Only one ID per person. Okay? Because I want everyone to get a chance. Okay? Okay, let's see. Nomad Swift. Interesting. Let's see which one is the best. I think this one is a pretty best hiding. Burrow Beam Eclipse, very OP. This one also very OP. It's pretty good. I would generally recommend Railgun over EM rifles because the only issue is the damage fall off, and most of the time you're gonna face people up close anyways. So even though it's a sniper build, you're gonna still face people up close. So generally, I recommend a weapon on a run that has no damage fall off. But like EM rifles are pretty good though. You still use them. Catcher rifles on Bastion. It's actually pretty good. Not bad. The Walkers on Surge also pretty good. Instead of the range, I would go with ability duration on Surge. Bastion. If you have the Blast Shield range implant, I would get that. That's gonna be pretty useful for Bastion because it's pretty slow. And generally, I would recommend something like a close quarters weapon or something on Bastion. Because the thing with the Bastion is if you can spawn it on like a random beacon, you can basically roast people with it. Pretty effective. He does have the shield piercing implant and everything. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get a better cooldown implant. It should be fine. Burn beam eclipse. Phase cloak speed, fire rate, duration. I would get rid of both the movement speed and the duration. Put on mag size and damage. For eclipse specifically, you don't really need speed or anything because most of the time you're gonna stay far away. Especially with burrow beams, I would prioritize all three weapon implants generally for everyone. Stormlight Deathwalker, does he have the implant spirit? Get rid of the damage and put duration on because ability cooldown and duration are the best options for Deathwalker. You should use both of them generally. That's what I recommend you do. Overall, pretty solid hanger. Whoever this guy is pestering me with invites, stop it. I don't have space in game, so I cannot accept you. Let's check this one next. I know you from in-game. Alright, good to know. Okay, let's see. Review your ID like you don't know that person. I would like to see a video for how to spend the mod parts, very helpful and for new players. I will make a video on that, okay? I was actually planning on make a resource prioritization video, but the main issue with making videos like that, right? Generally, is because the thing because there's not much to say about it. Like in the nuances for like earning like A coins, for example, right? For like how do you earn A coins? There's not much to say about it generally. The best way to prioritize your A coins is don't dump it on garbage and just focus on the good stuff. But I will make a video on that. But it's gonna take some time though. If I get a cooked in hanger shot on tomorrow also, then I'm gonna make the other video though. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see which is his best hanger. Hemlock with Stormrax. Interesting. The Walker Surge. Stormrax on Eclipse is better though. Yeah, that. Okay, I'm gonna rate this hanger, okay? What does he have? Get rid of the range and put cooldown on. You need cooldown. Because the thing is, the quicker your ability comes back, the less ammo you spend on enemies. So I would get rid of the range and put cooldown on, generally. Revokers on Surge, duration, cooldown, range, and instead of the range, I would go with dash distance. Dash distance is better because when you're using Surge, you do not want to have more range. You want to get up in enemies' faces and delete them instantly. That's what I recommend you do. So yeah. Stormrack Panther. Good. Cooldown, duration, damage, and shield damage. Not bad, not bad. You do need a reload implant. I would suggest you get an epic one at most. Even an epic one is fine. Like even an epic one is fine generally. So I would suggest you even get an epic one. Epic one is still better. I would advise people that are going for the Stormrack Legendary Reload implant to kind of wait a bit. After the 4th rebalance is ended, we could decide that. Because generally, if they're going to nerf Stormrax, it's mostly going to go towards the reload implant. Like I will make it clear, so you spend 3,000 A coins on the implant and you get it nerfed immediately. Not worth it. Not worth it. Stormrax nerf is mostly going to be towards the reload implant. So I would generally advise people to wait on it. So if you're going towards the legendary reload implant, I would wait. Stormrack Eclipse. He has the reload on this one. Radius, movement speed, duration. I would go with the damage instead of the movement speed because why do you need to move fast when you have range anyways, bro? Unnecessary. Go with the damage. Better. Hemlock with Stormrax. What does he have with Storm? Cooldown, yes, the damage, has the reload, that's the radius. I would replace the damage with Hemlock duration or like any ability duration and put that damage implant on like this one. That's what I would recommend you do. So yeah. Also get the cooldown implant for this one. You're gonna need the cooldown for this one. Dash distance for this. Reload implant for this one. So yeah, pretty good hanger. Just need to get the good stuff. If you want, you could go for like Nomad or something else, but that's generally if you need it. Make a video on your face reveal. I don't think I'm gonna do that anytime soon. Maybe eventually, but I'm gonna have to wait. Ryan, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I need to get I need to get me some more pilot Nico. This is the only legendary one I have. Yeah. Deathwalker also might get nerfed. Maybe. I don't really know. But I don't think so though. Deathwalker mostly they said they're not gonna nerf it this time, but maybe if they do another rebalance they may nerf it, but yeah. Gonna have to wait on that and see, right? Stormrat Gate Crusher, Embergun Surge, Revoker Eclipse, Gemini Lacewing, okay. This is best hanger. I'm gonna assume this is your best hanger, but we're gonna have to see. Bro, review your ID. I do not need to review my ID because I'm using stuff to my preference generally. Disc Launcher, Gate Crusher, not a really good build. Revoker Search is fine. Burrow Beam Eclipse is also pretty good. Pod Guns on Bastion also good. I would recommend you put those pod guns on Orion. If you do have like an Orion, I would recommend you put it on Orion. That's going to make the best use out of it until you get the Railgun 8s for Orion. And also Stormrat Lacewing, not bad, not bad. So yeah, you need to get some good weapons. You do have the Stormrat 16, so I would put that on your Gate Crusher. Generally, disc launchers are not really good, buddy. You're gonna have to get rid of the disc launchers. And you do have a 4-star disc launcher. I'm really sad for you. You did spend money on that, though. Kind of garbage. Not worth it. So yeah, Provoker Surge. What does he have? You need to get the dash distance on here. They did offer one free dash distance implant, the Crit Rush, in like a specialization spree or something. So you should be able to have that. Put that on there. Pod Gun Bastion. I recommend you put that on Orion if you do have Orion until you get the Railgun 8s. Burrow Beams on Eclipse. Not bad. Not bad. Stormrax on Lacewing. Pretty good. Pretty good as well. You could like rank this up, get Stormrack 10 and use those stuff, so I recommend you do. Yeah, overall pretty good. Not a bad hanger for like low SP. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's check this out. The Revoker Eclipse, Revoker Surge, Railguns on Orion, Deathwalker with Stormrax, nice. Revoker Nomad as well. So this is his best hanger, right? Let's see what he has. Cooldown, duration, damage, and range. This is a really good setup. It's a pretty good setup. Some people prefer to use the Phase Cloak Speed implant to close the distance quickly, but this is also fine as well, generally. Revoker Surge. Let's see what he has. EMP Radius. But generally this implant is not necessary. Most of the time, I know some people use this as like a thing to get Lacewing on top of roofs. Some people use it to like get Lacewings on top of roofs with the radius. But generally you can still do that without the implant. It's just a bit of patience required. You just have to be directly below the target most of the time. So generally I would still go with the dash distance because that is just more valuable over the radius generally. Railguns on Orion, what does he have? He does not have the shield piercing implant. 11,000 SP. Had to get the shield piercing implant. Come on. So get rid of the range and the duration. Put cooldown and shield piercing on. 600 A coins. Okay, 600 A coins. You can also max your Orion out already. Like you're like already at like 11,000 SP, so you can max your Orion. Get railgun 8s. They also cost credits by the way. So you can get railgun 8s for Orion if you can. It's a pretty OP build if you do want to. Storm max on Deathwalker, pretty good, pretty good. I would replace the damage with the duration, ability duration, because Deathwalker with ability cooldown and duration is more necessary. You always have to have it. But I generally recommend the duration over the damage all the time. Revoker Nomad, dash time, pretty good. Dash damage is also decent. Revoker damage and cooldown, not bad, not bad. If you do get the dash distance implant for Nomad, you could use that, but until then, not bad. Pretty good hanger, pretty good. Collecting A coins, nice, nice. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, boys, I will check like a few more IDs and I think I might end the stream after that. Alright, what does he have? Let's see. Washer. Panther, top meta for sure. Everyone knows, okay? 2 Revoker builds, okay? Dominates on Deathwalker, okay? And Blaster RPG is not a good idea, but fine. Overdrivers on Orion, interesting. Okay, so I think this is his best hanger. So let's see. Overdrivers, I would put that on your Panther, okay? This setup is not really good. I would go with overdrivers on Panther. Also get the overdriver 10s as well if you're in tier 6. Since you're in tier 6, I would get the overdriver 10s also, put a 10 and 8 on Panther for the time being. Revokers, I would prioritize the best pilot on your Zephyr because the Zephyr is the best Revoker mech at the lower stages of the game. So generally I would put the better pilot. Also get some decent mods for this thing. Get like a legendary Thriller Multilayer. It should be pretty cheap. You should be able to get it. Deathwalker with Stormrax. Pretty good. Get rid of the Blast RPG 10 and instead use a Stormrax 6 that is even much better than the Blast RPG 10. Don't try to prioritize the full energy capacity to use bad builds, alright? Not a good idea. Go for Stormrax 6, that's better. Also get the implants. You need the cooldown, duration, the damage, not the damage, the radius and the reload. So you need to get those implants. If you don't want to know how to build your Deathwalker, I do have a specific video made on that. So yeah, you can check that out generally. So yeah, get railgun eats for Orion. They're very OP. So yeah. Yeah, I recommend you get the railgun eats for Orion. They're generally better. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Copy this. Okay, let's see what he has. Okay, so I'm gonna assume this is your best hanger. Yes, Revoker on Nomad, pretty good. Revoker on Sturge, also pretty good. Berserker Silvertone, not really good. I would not use Silvertone at all. Hotgun Solus, really good. Gemini on Lacing, pretty good. So overall your hanger is fine. You do need to get Stormrax 10 and 6. Go for Stormrax 10 and 6. I would also replace Silvertone with something like an Orion. Orion is generally better. Since you already have 2 aggressive mechs, you have 2 passive mechs, you could get something like a tank here, like an Aegis would be pretty good. Aegis or Panther, I would say, would do really good here. Also, I'd recommend getting Orion as well. That's going to be pretty good, generally. Also, get Stormrax for your Lacewing. Stormrax 10 and 6 for your Lacewing could be pretty OP. So, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, overall pretty decent hanger. Pretty good. Bro, you came to the end of your live stream. Yep. I'm gonna do the final hanger review and it's customs, bro. I'm not doing customs. I'm not doing customs, boys. Let's say. Hmm. Okay, so this is the one he has, right? The railguns on Guardian, Revoker Surge. A pretty good setup. Revoker Surge, I would use duration instead of range. Duration is better. Railguns on Guardian, solid setup. He has the crash distance implant, which is very good, very good. I would still use something other than this. Generally, even Savant 16s are even more OP. If we do have Savants, 16s are better than the Railgun 16s. Savant 16 is a very common Guardian build you will see in like my SP. So I recommend you use that. That's pretty good. Stormrat Panther has the reload legendary reload effect, very good. Damage, cooldown, and instead of duration, I would go with the radius. That's going to be better. A pretty good hanger as well. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Pretty solid. So yeah, I think it has come to an end. Come to an end, right? So yeah, that's it for the stream today. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. I will try to do another one this week, but I'm pretty busy sometimes. So yeah. Mostly just gonna be video, sometimes streams. Yeah. That's it for today's live stream.